Hello, Doug West here. And today, with this daily success tip, we're going to talk about our favorite subject, right? Journaling. Yeah, we're going to talk about journaling. All right. Journaling, that is one of the best tools we have to really make shifts in our life. As a mentor, it is like one of my go-to action steps for people is to journal. Now, I'm not talking about journals that say, today I went to the grocery store, I saw my friends, and I went blah, 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 blah. No, this is not a journal of your activities as far as what you're doing. But this is a journal that helps you understand who you are and helps you get rid of some of the negative inside of us, right? So that's why we have a journal, so we can get rid of some of the junk that builds up inside of us, because we build up junk every single day. There's so much negative in the world. If you've been around for the last couple months and this coronavirus and all this stuff, yeah, we got a lot of negative that builds up in each of us individually, as a family, as a community, as a country, as a world. And so we have to be able to get rid of some of that stuff. And journaling is a great way to do it. So I'm going to outline a small way that you can use your journal so that you can understand where you're at emotionally, so you can make a shift and you can keep moving forward, right? Because if you want to stay in a really positive state, so our emotions are called states. If you want to stay in a really positive state, you have to know what emotion you're in and how to make the shift. So grab a journal, So I have my journal here, and I use my journal. That's right. I keep one just like everybody else. And inside my journal, if I'm feeling all gummed up, and you can tell because you have days like this, instead of like this, happy. So look in the mirror and you can tell if you're having a good day or not, right? Just pay attention to your facial expressions. So in your journal, you're going to write down, I am feeling sad because. And then you're going to write down in one sentence, because. I'm feeling sad because, whatever, my blah, blah, blah. So I'm feeling sad because. Then right underneath that, you're going to think of the emotion that you would prefer to have had in that little thing right there. So maybe you're feeling sad because a friend did something. And you don't want to feel sad. You would rather have had an outcome of being happy. So you would write down, I am happy because. So I'm sad, I'm happy. And then you just identify your emotional states. Now this doesn't take much. This is like one line, and then a second line, and then maybe a third line that explains what you're going to do to make the shift. So it's a super easy journal entry. And just write it down. You do this for like 2 weeks so you can identify your emotional state. There's 4,500 words in the English language to identify emotional states, and we use 12. Yeah, the average adult uses 12 of those 4,500 words. So a journal can really help you identify your emotional state. I'm sad because. I would like to be happy because. And this is what I need to do to be happy. Okay? And so you can really start to understand that emotional state, and so that you can see when it comes up that you can make the shift. That's one way to use a journal. Another way to use a journal is by writing out your definite purpose, your goal that you want to have, so you can write it out. Another way to use your journal is to write in your journal, call it a success journal, and write 5 things you did successfully each day. Another one is write gratitude. Write 5 things you're grateful for that day. So there's lots of ways to use a journal. Write down your good ideas. Okay? If it's negative, I have 2 journals. One is a negative journal. I write in my negative, then I rip out the page and I destroy it. I want the negative out. But sometimes I have to write it and get it out. But my positive journal, this journal that I have with me right now, this journal, my positive journal, has my good ideas in it. It has ways to help me so I can change my emotional state. It helps me be grateful. It helps me see my success. I have notes in here. I'm creating a new challenge called the Double Up Challenge. So my notes are in there on my double up challenge. My notes are in there on the topics that I'm talking about now. So a journal is very, very helpful. I think crucial to your success. So go out, get yourself a journal, and until we speak again, have a good day.